Alright. So I have to set it up. Oh, I gotta set up the chat feature so that way I can read chat. Yeah. Perfect. What's up, Raymond? How you doing, man? I'm gonna collect that those barrel conches. Never know when I'm finally gonna build Charlotte. I made that joke once on stream. I'm so excited to actually do this. Okay. Hey, Omni, I'm doing pretty good, man. How about you? I gotta go over here. Right. Because it's a hole in the ground. So where exactly am I going? Over here. Anybody else just see that bird jumping? Nice. Here we good. Good to hear, Omni. Good to hear.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
It's Lenny.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Over here.
I'm gonna actually not skip this time so you guys can actually hear the voice lines.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it! You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Well...
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Where the hell did she come from?
You scared Paimon half to death!
Father, you're here.
You know... On second thought, maybe we don't need to know? It's all probably super confidential House of the Hearth stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
Why does she sound so scared?
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
I still have reservations against it.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future. As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past.
Dude, she looks so cool.
As for the issue
So
at
glad I pulled her.
hand, well,
No.
it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
Also, how's your guys' weekend been? Hopefully good? Hopefully
a
good.
rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
Creepy. God, look at her, though. That outfit is so good. Trying to get a good solo leveling video out. I've just been trying to figure out when to do this, honestly. Omni, would you happen to know any good editors? Because I want to start making videos and actually, like, having them, like, be edited and good, but I don't really know if there's anybody, right? Like, you and your brother probably do all the work on your end, so you don't have to worry about that, but I don't know.
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Hey, Gabe, how you doing, man?
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Get back to the kitchen. Doing good? It's good to hear that, man. How much gems do I got? 197. Might as well. God damn it. Was hoping for something good.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happen to run into you two early. With this many people staying
Oh,
in
just keep going.
Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Does her voice sound like it's changed to anybody else?
Lenny! We're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your eye?
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
No way!
Pylon, yeah.
Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous. Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands. I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tabor in just 3 days. Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all! Oh, wait! When guests visit... Oh, we don't need something like, come on, we insist! I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both. Huh? Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know.
I like this guy's voice acting. I like this guy.
I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait.
Hey, Josh, how you doing, man?
Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics, but those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them? Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really
Doing good, good.
annoys
Here.
you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really? Awesome!
You got your old Genshin account back? Good to hear, Gabe. We're gonna have to run it later.
If there's anything you need, just let us know. Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
Bye. Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets. Just
the
out of
fuck?
curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Jesus Christ.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one. Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
So y'all got any plans for the week?
Filio, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to...
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera
You
that
got no
started
plans?
running
Fair
recently?
enough.
I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's The Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting. After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
No, I got nothing so far.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
I heard that.
Oh! Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family members behind their back.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Wish we could take that guy up on his offer, but because he's an NPC, we never will.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Okay. Is Arlechinno just gonna pop up out
Well,
of nowhere?
they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here. You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Paimon, you dolt.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far? Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Huh? Fremine? What are you doing here?
Hey, it's Fremine.
Well,
Hey, nice to see you again!
you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
I love Paul Castro, man. He does such a good job as Fremine.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know, and...
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of...
Yes,
Uh-oh, something happened with Arlechinno.
just a
So Arlechinno needs help. Who's this?
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth. Just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's... Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for.
No, I haven't told anyone.
For how long?
About half a month now.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to... You know the rules of the House, Fremine.
I've thought it through. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poisons that night. While I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go that feeling of being haunted.
So what you're saying is...
Unless there are other spirits roam... If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us. Help. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt...
So what's your plan, then? Come with me.
Uh-oh. Fremine's in trouble.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off. No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
I'm sorry, Linny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by
She got
blood.
scary real quick.
We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the
What's
house.
up, Ultra Freezy? How you doing, man?
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
Ah.
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away. Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight. Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
See, okay, there's something I'm gonna nitpick. I don't like while she's talking, her mouth isn't moving like that. Like, other characters, their mouth moves when they talk.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact,
I'm not doing bad,
if your
Freezy.
stay ended here.
What about you?
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it? I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this.
Yeah, fair enough, man.
From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Claire, that means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And she even came with us all the way to Poisson.
I don't know much about...
Let's see here. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that.
Well, sounds
Yeah,
like
fair
What
enough.
is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between...
Of course.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2...
I swear.
Where the hell did Lynette come from?
Whoa!
Lynette!
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
She is so unentertained.
And, when exactly did you get here?
Okay, I'm sorry, but look at her face, and he's like, uh-oh.
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremine.
I'm in so much pain.
You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in. If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not
Why is she
giving
so
us
cool?
much wiggle room here, Lynette.
Yeah, and she's free,
Well,
so...
I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move.
Yeah, Gabe, after the stream, you and I, you share screen, and I'll help
There's
you
no
out with
time
stuff.
to lose.
You know me. You know I'm reliable. Almost.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys. She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been.
That's right. Still, when she's presented with food,
Does she know that she has already...
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer.
Clairvy, if you've got some time...
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy. Hello.
Clairvy, how...
Huh? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that... your name...
The roster? The people in charge. They're not as nice as they look. In this house, some people are family and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't a... Wait, does that mean...
Is there anyone that can vouch for...
Perry. She's my best...
Have either of you heard of that?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry, but it seems... Maybe we should...
Oh,
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and you're...
I'm gonna take a really bad guess here. Arlechinno is gonna be...
to go outside where the sun can find... That's... it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
Arlechinno's Perry, isn't she?
Darkness in the house.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the...
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but let me think. Since
Ah, Paimon gets it.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, of course, that's only as a last resort. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, you too.
Okay.
I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
Damn. Bunga bunga, child. Yeah. Yeah, Lenny, you're an asshole. Can I? Man. Okay. Hey Gabe, you still here? How's football been? I assume you're still playing. That's my boy! It's Child! Oh my god! It's Child! Yeah!
It's the knave and Child. Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating?
You got injured? Shit.
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
What sort of unfinished business
You're
are
out
we
forever?
packing here?
Shit. Sorry to hear that, man.
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her, without any other leads.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
I'm screenshotting this because I'm sorry, but this goes so this picture goes so fucking hard for me.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
Oh, like fuck, bro. Oh.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm just saying, chat, she has those Xbox eyes.
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
So, dear guests of the House of the...
well, right.
Is that so?
Oh, well, you see?
Huh, good question.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful.
Spoken like a true diplomat.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to...
Wait, don't go!
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they... Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
When he gets serious, that's when it gets hardcore. Oh, fuck, dude. I need to build Child just so I can run him with Arlechinno. Bruh. Oh, my fucking god. Oh, I am so set.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Ooh?
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Wait.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had.
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family. Oh, based on your
Hardly. I don't appreciate his although it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved. But I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
Dude, why is she so intimidating?
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect
so
a
hot.
fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motive. The primordial sea wouldn't
Not
have any
gonna
effect
disagree.
on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go.
There's a chest in the
I hope
background.
that satisfied your curiosity.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of
Yes,
the
sir.
Hearth,
How you doing,
there
J-Man?
was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool.
Well, that's only a recent
Nothing too much on my end. What about you,
In the
man?
past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes?
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got some...
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Oh, he's going through pure fear in his face.
Okay. I get the picture.
Well, I guess they're still in the
would you
playoffs.
look at the time?
Not for
I
much
should
longer,
probably get
sadly.
going. Traveler, Paimon, not...
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
All right.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
In chat, just to remind you how long I've been playing this fucking game. 2021. This account was made back in 2021. I'm always gonna shove that in your faces. Just know that. Oh.
I wonder if Lenny ran into any issues. Let's hurry back.
Let's see if my shooting is still back to par. Who should I use? Aloy. You know what? Time
I'll lead the way. Why is there a chest here?
Why is there a chest here? Why is that his voice line? Why is that a voice line? I'm sorry, but that is that is the most airheaded thing I've ever heard. Oh, my ribs are still taking it. You there. Man, I have a feeling the Nuggets are probably going to win the finals again. I think they're going right back for a repeat. Jokic is like the only person I can see in the league right now that has the actual chance of even being somewhat close to having 5 rings in the league. So I'm sorry, but Braun is... It's not even Braun's fault. It's really... That team is too heavily reliant on Braun and AD to the fact that other players like Reeves and Russell... Russell. Never mind, y'all. They just don't really have the role they need to win.
Lenny, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small... Everything was fine at first. She followed...
Jokic is way too good, yeah.
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
But yeah, and for a guy who doesn't try...
No, it wouldn't be your wish if that were the case.
He's just a guy that's like, he doesn't care. If he actually were to put that effort in, the man would be on the same level. No, I won't say he's on the same level of MJ right now.
Well, we could always try pushing her into it. Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked.
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we
No
waiting
way, I
for?
can't say,
Let's
so I'll
take
see
a
you
look.
later. Yeah, man, I'll see you later, man.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, l'endroit, chambre.
Horror, Landvoice, La Joyere, and
Oh, yikes. That Aurora guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Did he say...
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to...
Wait, so that...
It may seem cruel, but it's just... Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. Her name's not here, huh? Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything up? Fremine.
Sorry. I managed to talk to quite a few people.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the...
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought... As members of the House of the
I'm gonna
Heart,
skip a little bit
certain
ahead.
members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the House, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there.
Well, that's true. But it just... I can't say for sure.
You think she's been inciting them to...
No, not exactly. She's told me about it before.
And they just believe...
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were...
This is all...
Whoa. What's this Project Stugel?
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together.
That's
Apparently,
Pulcinella
it has to do with
and
the Fatui's strategic
Baiju's
plan
brother.
for the future. Because the House of the Hearth was so
short official.
successful
Do one
in
pull.
obtaining the note...
Wait, but...
Well, I mean, I already
isn't
fit
that
both bills,
Key roll
but yeah, if
is
I have
just
the gems, I'll
Father
do a
thinks
summon on the
so
weapon.
too. It's just that...
Okay, super...
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife.
You can't
You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make
Next pull a
everything go back to,
5-star?
but it looks like things
Ain't
are
no
more
way, bro.
complicated than I thought.
We can only focus on the
I mean, I
one
just
situation at a
pulled,
time.
You're right.
I literally
Even if we
just pulled
confront Filial
Arlechinno,
and the
bro.
others- Well,
So if I
it's
get...
getting late. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others.
Stream on Twitch,
Make
you can
sure
get
they don't do
in-game
anything
rewards.
they'll regret. Good work today,
I
everyone.
don't have a great history with Twitch,
a
but
good
I'll
night.
keep that in mind.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Actually, wait, I have Twitch on my one phone, so I'm... God damn it. Oh, where'd I put my phone? The great thing about me, I'm really... Ow. Oh, my back. Alright, let's see. How many gems do I have? Yeah, I only have 59 right now. 10 weeks and 3 weeks of streaming. Huh. 5 days for 3 hours. Yeah. I do want her weapon or the bow. I don't care which, honestly. Even one of the 4 stars, like the Dockhand's assistant or that crazy looking axe. I'm gonna go download Stream Apps. Yeah, I keep hearing it's really good, so I feel obligated to say you should. God, it's hard to breathe. Oh, there's a new event. Well, right now my main focus is the Arlechinno story. Where's my one pull? I don't have the gems right now, man. And I'm not a big Genshin streamer, so I don't have the money to do wishes like that. I wish I did. You subbed? Thank you, my boy. I appreciate that.
I don't think the Knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this. She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens.
Probably
okay,
gonna do it
Traveler?
either way. I like doing these singles.
Trust is effort, Traveler.
Hey, what's she doing here?
Look! Look over there! Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees...
I mean, most other people would probably just think she's fake. Wait, do I have any achievements? Oh yeah, chat. So you guys might get a laugh out of this, but this update just came out, right? So, Petrichor, 100%. And the Sea of Bygone Eras, 100% done. I have put so much into this area.
Staring
Like-
into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like it.
Over there!
What are you doing, child?
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
Where is she going? Like, that's actually true. Where is she going? I have so many of these to do. I'm gonna run out of stamina. I don't want to do this again. Itch my ear. Oh, I'm out? God damn. Alright, let's just do this. Alright.
Oh, look! She stopped!
Thanks, Paimon. Couldn't see that for myself. The fuck?
Clairvy! I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
What?
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. Sure. Although, everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're
Gonna play
all
Wuthering Waves?
expendable,
Probably not.
including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value.
Dottore.
You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough. You're saying the name? It's just, that doesn't seem like something
Maybe
she
if it's
would
too
do.
good.
I knew everyone thinks
I
she's
don't know.
mother, but she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again.
Twitch, Twitch, Twitch. Probably just gonna put on somebody like
If only
Tectone or
Perry
something in the
were here,
background.
she'd understand.
Let me see. Browse. Wait, search. Genshin. Impact. Oh, Sekapoko's on. Drops available. Oh, 30 gen. Ow.
Harry, there's that name again.
Please enter my UID. What AR? I'm gonna have to wait for my
Also,
AR.
It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Well, in any case, she looks so young. It's getting... Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if
I'm gonna start
Perry and
skipping
I
ahead a little
promised
bit.
each other that... But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
I think I'm AR 56
I should really go talk to Mother.
or
But
57.
we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. What should I do?
Come on.
Well, let's head back.
Because she's seeing a memory. She's a fucking ghost, Paimon. Yeah, dumb bitch. I'm AR 56, right?
Alright, looks like we're all here.
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we met the doctor back in Samir.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor were not really on the same side, so I did hear, though, that when Father rejected most of his...
Secret experiment? Could...
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment. The details of the experiment are confidential. I know you don't agree.
Alright, that's good. Clairvy seems... It's just that... It doesn't seem like Clairvy is... The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly.
Father didn't come back last night. Lynette, you're with me. Alright.
I need to see this so I can get free rewards. Oh, I'm AR-57? What the fuck? AR-11 457. Okay, cool. Okay, nice. Might just... Yeah, I'll just go here. It's close enough. Nice. Okay. I'm now eligible for watching rewards. Thank you, Valorant. I actually was not aware beforehand, so that's a nice help. Alright, nice. Ow.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be... So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Us?
Don't worry. I'll be...
The ocean breeze is sure.
Children always think they can hide... Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing and... Oh, good idea. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Okay, then we
I heard somebody say that we have to fight her. If that's true, that's gonna be lit as fuck. But then again, with how strong she is, it's just a playable character. I can only imagine she's like 3 times as powerful as a boss. Whew.
Seeing as we still have some time before... I'm glad to see you get along with my children.
You're not planning on...
I assume you're referring to Lenny. Although, there's that situation with Philip. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray...
Does that mean you're going to kill...
Oh. Are you here to beg for their life?
But...
Any organization in which... Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guest, I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will... As for Filial, Nantoy, and the others. I'm afraid there's...
But...
Ah, you seem concerned. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Claire V in the meantime... If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all... Of course. Oh, and here... I believe it takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it.
What the fuck is she holding? Whoa. What is she holding in?
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time. I asked you to meet me here well, time to go.
Whoa. 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 She just made a fucking prison out of her hand. What the fuck? That is fucked up. How fucked up is fucked up? I don't like that. I don't like that. I wish we could play as Child Nearby. Oh god, I think I just realized something. People have been... Now, because I have her level... I don't know what this is from. I have a bad feeling. I'm not going to click it because I don't want to get... Is that my boy Nuvi? It's Nuvi! Yeah! Character I don't regret pulling for. I just to build him again. I fucked up his build, so I reset it. Like from ground zero.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to...
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal.
I understand your request.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting A family is like a... As someone who watches over this system, of course, objectively speaking, I know this. Not all rivers are
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me...
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your...
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine, and, unless absolutely necessary...
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal...
You choose your words carefully indeed.
My thanks for your generosity. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions.
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Okay, so from what I've gathered so far, there's been an assassination and somehow the Hearth is involved, which doesn't really surprise me, considering what we just learned about the potions and the stealth and all that. So, what really is the big thing with this, right? Like...
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know?
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going...
Uh-oh.
Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your ticket cap on.
Oh, it's horror.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these well,
Oh, you don't have to give us...
Please. It's my fault.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident.
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy.
I'll take 3 papers.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory.
Horror.
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson.
Actually, why don't... Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
It appears you two are under the impression. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite...
Wait, what?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things. The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive... Wonderful. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay.
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Okay. That was easy. But now what? Where are we going? Nameless ruins. Oh, this place. Yeah, I've been here a few times. Kind of just walked through it, but... So... How many gems do I have right now again? 59. Come on. I want to do a summon. I'm actually bored. Yo, Valorant, you still here?
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone care about what once happened here. It was before I became a Harbinger. And before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from...
Okay.
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time.
What?
And the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house.
She's the knave?
Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title.
Okay.
It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop, would she—
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy—
Wait, the
Friend, huh? Clairvy was a cheerful and
That's
passionate
Arlechinno.
person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved, even with her body racked with pain.
Oh no.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. It was during this Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that Clairvy never gave enough if she couldn't escape and fight. Precisely. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation.
Crucibina, you mean?
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail the moment she acted. Any conception of what was right or Peruere won the battle. And became a harbinger herself.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about— it was you all along.
I left that name behind long ago. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlechinno, but as father. And that is where the story ends.
Yeah, based on what you—
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse, of course. The chances of those shadows morphing— Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her memory is a—
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after that. Other times, she would— Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes? But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't—
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes— I hope you understand the difference.
Is this really what you want to do?
Whatever, could you—
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears I do believe I've kept my...
Here they come. I'm assuming this is where I'm about to fight.
Here they are, Father.
Ah, you gonna execute him? Lenny!
I'm sorry, but I still failed. I couldn't find a...
Huh? Are you...
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Harry!
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settled.
Oh shit. It's cutscene time.
Father, let
Nope.
me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, overall how...
By traitors?
Father, let me explain. We didn't...
Faults.
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting number 3. Nantoy clearly said. Sato added. Filial was the worst of them all.
I did not... You're...
It's not like I'm... We're birds!
You little... You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die.
Liar.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. A single betrayal can cost... That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal.
You've been spying on us for half a month?
Filial, I owe you both my life. I owe Claire... If this were any other situation, I would do anything...
Why?
That's enough, Filial. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Faults...
Sheplo, according to the rules of the...
All those who betray the house...
And so it shall be.
Can I step in now? I'm assuming I'm going to.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say?
Please reconsider. We all come from broken families, but the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers, so please, Father.
I agree with Lenny.
Of course you do.
Father, please.
I'm assuming.
Lenny,
I also agree with Linny.
An order once given. However...
Our weapon...
Father, are you referring to it?
Precisely.
I'll do it.
However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a
Impossible.
Let me step in, yo. Yeah, can I do something? His weapon is the bell. I knew it.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. If they lose those...
Don't you want to say a proper good...
Anger makes you impulsive. So
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this.
When
All
guests
right.
are around, families are often on their
when the time comes, make the choice that you deem most
Bingo.
appropriate in the situation, and lend your help.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Yes.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Alright. Let's go. This is all Zhao, baby. Zhao's got this shit. Unless I'm forced to play with the characters I don't know their kits for. Imagine it lets me choose my characters before the fight. That'd be freaky. Oh! Oh shit.
Got him! Ha! Boring! Lament!
Worthless. Closer, no more chance. Here.
Now that's more like it. Is it my turn now? Witness my rise. Father's even stronger than rising flames. Is it my turn now?
Useless.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Gather. Have a taste of my shield, cunt.
Is it my turn now?
Watch out for Father's movements!
I will have order.
What movements?
Look at me. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
The day is finally.
Bullshit.
Father's even stronger than I expected.
Oh my god, that yo, I'm gonna need somebody to capture that freeze frame. He was so locked in. This is going surprisingly easier than I thought.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use. Scoring.
Getting here!
The countdown has begun. Like a fly tangled in a web. Spare your energy. Running is of little use. With these rising flames. And voila! Is it my turn now?
Trust me, Gabe. In my world, it's much more common than you think. Especially against something like this.
Overruled. Look. Trapped like a bunch of helpless Lay bare. Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
But you know me all too well, Gabe. I'm not taking it lying down.
Not bad.
Pacing myself's not gonna help.
Be a worthy
I'm gonna die. I know it, but I'm fine with this. I expected it.
This is order.
Watch out for Father's movements!
Shut the fuck up.
Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
Oh. What the fuck? Oh, that is cool as fuck. That's a wing. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, now I'm a little bit worried. Holy shit!
Who's next?
Holy fuck! I am not built for this! Holy shit! Holy
Watch out for
shit!
Father's movements!
Yeah, no shit! Holy fuck! No. Oh, I'm gonna get cooked, I'm gonna get cooked, I'm gonna get cooked.
Gather.
This way.
Let's see how
Now your chance!
Over here.
Solidified.
Minute's memory.
I'm playing at.
The sun and moon have set. Only
I'm
moon
sorry.
remains.
What the fuck?
Look out! Watch out for Father's movements!
I'm gonna have to range it.
Now's our chance!
Yeah. Make your chance a little bit faster.
Stabilize.
I'm sorry. Oh no.
Dust.
This can't be how it goes out.
Watch out! Look out!
I'm alive. I live. Okay. Okay, duck and weave, duck and weave. Oh, Freminade's the goat.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know. Now!
Okay, that's Lynette's story. I need to give that sword to Lynette. Okay.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Come on, child's gonna show up. Child's gonna show up. Watch that. I guarantee it.
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
A crimson moon?
What the fuck is this?
I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Yet. Genshin, please let us buy that outfit for her in the future. Holy shit. But dude, what the fuck was that fucking cutscene, yo? That's the shit in her ultimate, bro. Why couldn't she just wear the black in her ultimate? Like, I'm sorry, but that shit is like... That is different. Like, that shit's different. Whew. By the way, this is like raw. I didn't know any of this shit would be happening.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Brother, are you alright?
Lenny.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed.
No!
I never thought...
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping.
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but
Wonderful.
Bottled
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across if you can withstand the pain. In other words, administering this concoction. Memory is a...
Huh.
So, you're just...
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die.
Even so... I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Linny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of... Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Linny.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
Damn.
Can we talk now? You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. Wait, did I
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little! Oh. Okay then. Huh? That's... Yep. If that's... Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more... Can you tell me about it?
You never stopped trying. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, "For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die."
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down, but somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as it's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver
That's more than enough. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
Really? Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight! Those yokai you mentioned, I once saw a drawing of the— Oh, it sounds like you're talking about an Oni.
Ita.
You know, I used to dream playing the lute while singing. That's— If I had some more, I would buy— It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother? She—
Damn.
I was always too afraid, but at the academia... The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were— Oh no! Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around. How'd you do that? Come on, tell me! Okay.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow.
Oh, is it cutscene time? It's cutscene time.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Clairvy. She left so soon.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the Aurora but a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Oh, look, there's Lenny.
Father?
It's Lenny! Hey, Lenny! What is he doing back here? Let's...
Uh-oh.
Father, the bottled flames.
And you?
Thank you. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you, I must admit. You're brave, Talon. You would do anything to protect them. even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone, I'm not deserving of that.
You're wrong. In my opinion, we may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's even without that strength. You still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what... If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only the road ahead is not an easy one. So I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment, no matter how arduous the journey ahead. I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Is that the end? Nope, still got some... Wait. Yeah, everybody else is dead. Nikita solos. So there's that one, and then there's... Cool. Wait, you got my ass to a statue of the seven, because... I'm fucking dead. But Chad, I still lived, so... Yeah. Yep, now I just gotta wait till the 2 days later, so naturally. Gonna do the first day, and I'll just hit midnight for the second. And just like that, the next part of the story should be active.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at...
I don't know if that's the right call. I didn't read. Okay, yeah, it's this is good. There's Fremine and there's Lynette. Now where the fuck is the little archer boy? Come on, Lenny, where you at?
Freminette? Freminate? How are you?
Much better. What about you? Are you feeling all...
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Oh, Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the house.
I see.
I'm glad Father came to check up on us 2 days ago.
Wait, what?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. Crusabina had an extremely... When I joined, though, the experiment a couple of months after I joined...
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after...
The last time you talked to her...
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the foundation of a family should be... And that's what Father told...
But I still thanked her for everything. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth...
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. But even if we didn't, we may have arguments.
Whether the path before... So I wanted to say thank you.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Of course.
Are Filial and
I actually saw them at a... They didn't recognize me. From what I could... They seemed happy.
And just like that, chat, Arlechinno's story quest is done. Alright. Okay, I can turn off the focused experience mode now, right? I've already been through this song and dance with, Alright, chat, I should be able to do one single summon before I get off. Because Genshin can't make it that easy, apparently. Dickheads. Alright, so sorry, but I'm not going to be doing a multi on this video. So, oh, so it's like an actual domain. Oh, alright, I'm going to have to do... That's where I get the piece for! I should have figured... Ah, fuck. Alright, chat.
I'm having a funny feeling that we might be in for an interesting time if we go check it out. Shall we?
This is interesting. Alright, chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to give this, out of 5 stars, I think I'm going to give this quest. That's a solid 5. Honestly. So thank y'all for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.